fun is it for you doing this project?
Oh my gosh, it's such a gift from the universe. I'll tell you, it's almost been 20 years. We were reminiscing of when we've had our first table read, 1998. So that's almost 20 years. And when we first started, all of us were single. And now we're married and our kids are teenagers. And so it's kind of really growing up together. And we haven't seen each other in a while. So it's really just like having a big old family reunion.
When you first got the show and you read the script and you thought, oh my God, did you have any idea of where it would have ended up?
Well, it was really exciting just because we knew all about The Simpsons and, the creator, Matt, being such a genius. So it was hard not to be nervous with him in the room. But he's such a down-to-earth person. As soon as, we met him, it was not a big deal at all. And, of course, we were excited and hoping that, the fans would relate to it. And I have to say I'm very proud of the fact that our fandom are probably the smartest people out there, just because you have to be to follow some of the scripts.
What do you think the fans love most about your character?
Oh, just her. She's so fun-loving, and she's a little sluttier than I am in life. But it's nice to be able to live vicariously through her because, I'm a mom. I can't really be doing all that. But, yeah, I think she's just non-judgmental. She's there to have a good time, and her energy is always up. And I think that what's nice is that, like, you think that maybe she's not that bright, and then you learn later on that she's super smart.
I mean, everybody on the cast is amazing, of course, and they're all fabulous. And I'm sure I don't want to put you in a spot, but out of all the people you work with on the team, what did you learn the most? Can you share one thing you've learned from one of the castmates that really resonated with you? Of course, obviously, like I said, I'm sure everyone's wonderful, but is there one thing you learned from one particular cast member that really is special for you?
Yeah, I think that watching Billy West has been such a learning experience because he does so many characters. Well, actually, a lot of the cast members do, but he pours his heart and soul into every line that he's saying. And I always knew that as an actor, voice acting is pretty much just like on-screen acting, but you have to put everything just into your voice. So when you watch Billy, he's using every molecule in his body to express what he's trying to get across. And so I watched and learned,
I can see that on the red carpet, the way he gets into that moment. It's really amazing.
Yeah, and everybody is, though. Like you said, it's really hard to single anyone out because they're all kind of jaw-dropping in their own right.
What did you learn about yourself doing this? All these years have gone and you've been doing this for a while. If you can take away and share with us the one thing you learned about doing this for all this time, what did you come away with doing this on a personal note?
Well, I think that I learned that voiceover is one of the best jobs on the planet because for me, being an ethnic minority woman of a certain age, right? I mean, in voice, it's all the stereotypes are gone. You could play anything. I could play a 5-year-old black boy. I can play a 98-year-old Jewish woman. And so that's been really freeing. And so I think for me, the lesson was just gratitude. Because when I first started, I thought it was kind of like, not that I looked down on it, but it wasn't the same as doing on camera in my mind. But as I went on, I grew to really cherish it because I got to have a family. I was pregnant and recording. You don't have to memorize your lines. You can come in sweatpants, and your family still loves you. It sometimes can take 15 minutes. And so it's a wonderful job to have when you're raising a family.
Well, I know you did an amazing job, and I love it. And before I let you leave, I'm going to be real sneaky. Give us one great voice that you love to do.
Well, Amy is kind of close to my own voice. I have to say she's just a little younger and maybe just a little ditzier.
Well, congratulations so much. Do you have social media at all?
I do.
Tell us your social media so fans can follow you.
Oh, it's Lauren Tom 9000 on Twitter and Instagram.
Lauren, I will be following you, and congratulations.
Okay, thanks so much. Okay.
All right, who do we have?